Ever since I was young, I would have these daydreams about having superpowers. I would copy the superpowers of comic book superheroes like Superman or the Green Lantern. But many times I would come up with my own superpowers, like being able to fly around on a frisbee or being able to turn an umbrella into any weapon I wanted. I would have these scenarios in my head where the world would be in danger, like an alien invasion or another person with superpowers. And then I would go out and save the world. I loved having these daydreams, and I still do. When I played my first role-playing game, I instantly fell in love with the genre. Here was a game that gave me superpowers and let me save the world. It was like a more restricted yet better planned, more cohesive version of my daydreams. And from then on, I knew I wanted to make games. Phlyndir is a classic fantasy role-playing game where you play the role of Calhite, who together with his companions go on a quest to save the world. The game takes place in a fantasy world of floating continents that are separated by mist oceans and are connected to each other by giant ancient constructs known as the sky bridges. The world is inhabited by different races like the Erumi, the Kadmizu, and the Nukiwabe with their own different cultures. As you go through the game, you will be able to explore the world, meet the different races, and learn their cultures. The game mechanics include rune forging, where players will be able to combine runes. These are magical symbols that enhance your character's abilities to create stronger, more unique ones. There will be masters, where you can learn special skills that are not found in the skill tree. And there will be self-learning, where your character can learn unique skills based on your actions. The game will also have a fame system, where your character is given a title based on how you've built him, and a class based on how you use him in combat. Your actions and the choices that you make will also affect the relationship of your character with his companions. These companions will evolve their abilities and their personalities in combat based on the relationship that your character has with them. Over the past 2 years, I put together a team of 5 people to help me make this game. Up until recently, we've been experimenting with different techniques to build the game's assets and making the necessary tools to assemble the game. Right now, I can confidently say that we've come a long way from where we were before. We now know how to make the game's assets, and we have the necessary tools to assemble the game. I believe it's time to take this to the next level, completing the game. At this point, I would like to invite all of you to please help us make this game. If you can make a donation, we would be so grateful. You can also help us by sharing our campaign on your blogs or social media so that other people can hear about the game. You can also make concept art for the game, which we might use if it's better than the ones we currently have. Everything helps, and we appreciate it.